Hi there, my name's Jeremy. I'm Joint Managing Director at HomeFlow, and today I wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about DrawAMap. Increasingly we're seeing agents bringing DrawAMap onto their own websites. Now obviously DrawAMap was something that Rightmove first brought to the market maybe 5-6 years ago. And that original paradigm of point, click, draw a polygon and find your properties within it has been very successful. It's much loved by users. Zoopla, of course, have improved on that and given us more of a sketching interface about a couple of years ago. And now we're starting to see this technology arriving onto agents' own websites. That's where we get really interested. So if we're going to do this on an agent's website, we'd like to talk about doing it properly. And doing it properly means two things. The first is building it really nicely, making sure that the user interface is intuitive, making sure that it's fast and smooth. And then the second is making sure that once you've built it, you can find it within your own website. So let's have a look first at that second point. Here's your website as an estate agent. You have a home page, you might tell you a bit about your business, but the most of your users will be running a search, clicking on the search button and moving down either to a list of property results or perhaps looking on a map. They may well switch between list results and map results with a nice tab to move between those two interfaces. And then once they've found a property they're interested in, they'll click on the property either on the map or on the list and move on to the property pages themselves, the main working body of your website. And the traffic coming down through your website, 90% of it will be coming down this search pathway as applicant traffic. Now then, as agents are starting to introduce DrawAMap, typically we're seeing it being built as a side annex to the website. And the reason for that is it's difficult stuff to build, it's not trivial technology. And Rightmove indeed never managed to integrate it into their main search pathway, and so you have to go out to a separate DrawAMap site. You might click on a tick box, or you might go on a promotion, or you might see it in email, or you want to go to it, so you go down this pathway. Now the problem with putting it in a pathway on the side is only 3-5% of your users will ever explore that. Whereas if we can bring that DrawAMap experience into your website, right into the main flow, it's a much more integral part of the experience. And in that way, some of the traffic that's on this motorway through the site will start seeing draw a search. So that's point number one. Point number two is making sure that when you do it really smoothly. So this old paradigm of point, click, and draw a polygon, find an area, and find a bunch of properties in it, that's great, and it's a start. But these days, it's possible to do much more nicely. If you had a pen and you were drawing an area, you'd literally say, well, I'd like to live somewhere in this area here. That's the area I want to live in. So why should we not make our website behave with the same quality? So Nicole, if you can bring the camera over, let's have a quick look. Okay, so I have an iPad here, and about 10% of the UK audience is now using an iPad, and so it's an incredibly important device to consider in the design. And what I've got is I have a site with Draw Search open, and if we can have a little look in here, what I've done is I've typed in search for Devon. If I click search, we should put up a list of results. The first thing I want you to notice is how fast the site runs. We've put a lot of energy into making sure the results serving is really quick. And we see a bunch of properties that we might be interested in, but let's switch across to the map here. When you get to the map, the next thing I'd like to draw attention to is it's a true polygon search. That really is the area of Exeter. But if I want to draw a search, there's a nice easy instruction here. I click draw, and I say I might want to live anywhere this side of the river and out as far as Honiton and down round to Budleigh Salterton. And then I let go, and it runs results, and it finds results in the map. But it goes a little one stage further than that. If I want to edit the results, I can click edit and I can move the area around. Actually, I'd need to grab the area to do that. But if I click list, when I go back to the list, I'm back to a set of results, and it updates the results to have just the results within that polygon. So if we can have a look back over here on our board, what we've achieved there is we've made DrawAMap really nice and smooth so you can sketch, and we've brought that search pathway right into the main site, so that it gets discovered by the traffic that's flowing down through your site, and it lets you switch between list and map results, keeping your drawn polygon. And it goes a couple of stages further. It lets you set up email alerts within that polygon, and so forth. So, if you're interested in this or any other aspect of websites, we like to think that we're friendly, we're approachable. Give us a call. We'd love to chat to you about it, come and demonstrate it to you, or just talk to you about your website in general. Thank you very much for listening.